Hi everyone, this is Alex. This is part 3 of why Asian guys don't come up to non-Asian girls. And as I promised, for part 3 I'm gonna use myself and my own experience to illustrate some of the points that I'm trying to get at. I kinda contemplated a lot in terms of what to say in this video because I wanted to be 100% honest, but at the same time, I didn't want to give out too much personal information, right? So we'll see how this goes, and you be the judge, alright? Before I begin, I'm considered as a 1.5 generation Korean American because I pretty much came here early on, but I wasn't born here, and that's what you call 1.5 generation. So in terms of dating and approaching somebody, because I'm pretty adept at both Korean culture and American culture, I am very much influenced by both cultures in terms of approaching somebody, So I'll get into that in more detail. If I see someone that I like, regardless of her skin color, whether she's another Asian or white, black or whatever, I will approach her. So I guess the title, why Asian guys don't come up to non-Asian, it's not probably correct, but I will approach somebody regardless of their skin color if I see somebody really interesting. But there are some instances that I will not approach somebody, depending on the I guess the location and the some circumstances. And when I look at a woman, I pretty much look at 3 things in a woman. First is that her looks, her personality, second, and third is how smart she is. That's my personal preference. So because I'm looking for those qualities, I will not usually approach some girl at a club or bars or some party place. Not to judge people who goes clubbing or drinking places. It's just not for me. I think because I started clubbing when I was 15, and I had a lot of fun when I was young, and I had a lot of opportunity to many different people back then. And but once drinking became legal for me, I don't know, going to clubs and going to bars, it's just going to parties, it just wasn't fun for me anymore. So I pretty much stopped going to those places when I turned 22 or so. So I'll probably go clubbing maybe once a year, maybe, once every 2 years even, But anyways. So, from that experience, it's fun to meet a lot of people, but what I'm looking for in a relationship is a long-term relationship. And at least for me, it's kind of not the right place to meet people for the long-term relationship. It's just me. And because I'm very much influenced by Korean culture and what Korean people have to say, and Korean people tend to have this negative connotation associated with drinking places. So if you meet another Korean person, Korean American, even some Korean American or some Korean person, and if you tell them that you met your girlfriend that you're very serious about at a club or at like a bar, people usually have this negative image. So even if some girl is really attractive, I won't usually approach somebody at like the drinking places. Pretty much, that's what I'm saying. And but there are some instances. If some girl is really really attractive and she seems to have the personality and the smarts, and then I guess I'll probably approach her regardless of where I am. But that's very rare. So generally speaking, I don't usually approach somebody at the drinking places or the party places. Another situation that I won't approach some non-Asian woman is when I see a really attractive girl, and if she, let's say that girl is white, and if she's her friends and she's surrounded by like 4 friends who are all white, and then I'll just assume, pretty much that she's just not interested in Asian guys. So, just like the, how non-Asians think that just because a lot of Asian guys just hang out and date Asian girls, think we're not interested in other girls outside of our race. It's the same thing for me. So that kind of plays a role for me. And in terms of meeting people, at least for me, I enjoy meeting people at like schools, church, or volunteering places, because those are some of the places or the activities that I enjoy doing. So if I see somebody at those place or the activities, I'll most likely approach that person much readily, I guess, as opposed to in other situations. Because most likely if she enjoys doing those activities, we are most likely going to share some common things that we're gonna like. So I like meeting people that way instead of at the clubs or at bars. And besides, I'm Catholic, so for me the relationship is always like the long-term relationship. I know not all guys think this way, but and just by you can't watch this video and think all Asian guys think like I do. Just like in part 1 and part 2, where I said everybody's different. I'm just different from other guys. So when I approach some girl, at least for me, I always have this long-term relationship in my mind. So before I get into any serious relationship, I even think about marriage. And I pretty much think to myself, oh, if things go right with this girl, would she be the one that I wouldn't mind marrying? And if the answer is yes, then it's a go for me. And then that's how I approach some girl. So at least for me, the relationship is very serious, and I don't believe in like those one night stands or something like that. And I also know a lot of guys tend to just start a relationship and say, oh, we'll see where this relationship goes, and so on. But at least for me, it's not like that. I'm pretty, I know what I want, and I know what I'm looking for. So when I see the right girl, that I will approach her, pretty much. But I guess you can apply this I guess you can apply this to other Asian guys also, because there are some shy Asian guys out there. I'll admit that, but the majority of Asian guys, they kind of do tend to think like I do, because not that they're looking for a long-term relationship, but like a lot of Asian guys, they tend to think ahead before making any moves. So a lot of Asian guys are more reserved and less impulsive in terms of dating. and that's why you won't see a lot of Asian guys, approaching some girl randomly, off the street. And I guess some people who are not familiar with Asian guys might think, oh, because Asian guys don't usually approach girls randomly often, or they must be shy. It's not really like that. I think most Asian guys, they're not shy. They're just they're just more careful in terms of choosing the partner and who to approach. So I guess this pretty much concludes the why Asian guys don't come up to non-Asian girls. And I hope all my videos were helpful, and hopefully in the future I'll make some more relationship videos. But for now, I wanna make some videos that's less serious, so look out for me, and I hope you enjoyed my videos, and I don't know, so good luck with everybody, so peace.